Seagrape plant, agroplants.org. This plant can grow as a vine, tree, or shrub. Uh, it's also known as just seagrape. It's perennial evergreen or semi-deciduous in a colder area. Can grow as ornamental, but of course it's edible. The fruits are edible. Remind in some ways grapes. I wouldn't say the flavor or the taste, but people do say that yes. So I don't see it, but it's possible. If you would like to grow it, there is a link below, link in the right top side, and if you purchase it, this is donation for this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe, it's really helpful to this channel to grow. Except this, so it can grow as a bonsai or even an edge plant. Fruits, it's also possible to grow it as ornamental, for the leaves are very unique. The red vein or pink veins are very beautiful. And also it can grow in a variety of climate, in the tropic, Mediterranean or subtropical climate. Also possible, a lot of people apparently grow it as an indoor plant, house plant of course, in hardiness zone of 10 plus. The leaves, as I mentioned, can change to, they are green with the pink vein in the middle. They can change to red-orange, especially when it's cold. Except these, the flowers are not very significant. It's grown like clustered, like a grapevine. And be aware that there is separate tree for plants or tree for female or male. The fruits are edible, black-purple, remind grapes, as I said. The taste, as I said, with imagination. Okay, so how to grow it? So first, require well-drained soil. It's important for this plant, although it can grow also with in a puddle even. I saw it grow in a puddle, but well-drained soil it's important. Male and female plants are important. You can graft it on the same plant. If you don't want to graft, it's so much hard. You can just start from cutting, just connect them together, and they will grow. You can start to grow it by cutting seeds or just to buy a plant. If you choose to start by cutting, at least something like 26 Celsius. This is for starting from cutting. This is quite of important, won't be too much cold. Except this, don't forget, high humidity, this is 79 Fahrenheit. So don't forget, moist soil, high humidity, prefer peat soil, and hormone for root growth will be better. Highly recommend to do it in a greenhouse, but possible without. A greenhouse doesn't have to be a greenhouse. It can be plastic box with some holes or something like this, or just to use a plastic wrap or something like this. Of course, don't let the plastic wrap touch the plant. You don't have to graft it, but in order to get better fruits and to ensure the fact that you will ever get some fruits, better to graft it, of course, on the same plant. If you want to grow it, the planting season will be in the tropical, can be all year, and in the colder climate, let's say hardiness zone of 10A, will be in the spring to the summer, hardiness zone of 10B, spring to the autumn, and the same for hardiness zone of 11, and 12 above will be all the year. Except this, I would highly recommend to prune it at least once a year for design, and not just easy pick. If you want to pick up, it's easier, of course, it's to grow it as a small plant. And also, I would say that it depends how you want to design it. It's really important in the beginning because you can design it as a tree, a vine or shrub. And if you want a shrub, you need to cut all the way to the top and let new branch to grow from the side. The opposite for a tree. If you want as a tree, better to cut all the side branches and just let the main trunk to grow. For vine, usually it's just let it go crazy, usually do the job. and the height of the plant can be from 1 to 10 meters, so it means 3 to 30 feet, and in the right condition will be fast growing plant. Outside of the tropical, it's a medium growing speed, and water requirement will be average to big amount of water. Light condition, it will be full sun will be the best. Grow well also in half shade, and with a little bit effort you can grow it with full shade, with light, a lot of light, and this is why you can grow it as an indoor plant, house plant of course. And in order to grow it as an indoor plant, you need to take care that it will be a good drainage and ventilated soil, and also the plant need some air, so if you don't open enough the window, just start to do it because it's better for your plant. If you want to grow it in a container, at least will be, let's say, 25 liters, so it means 6.5 gallons. 50 liters will be a little bit better. It means 13 gallons, possible bigger, and also possible to grow it also in small as bonsai. If you grow it in the bonsai, 10 liter will be enough, so it's been 2.5 if I'm not mistaken gallons. Better always to start with a small container and grow with a plant. At least will be 70 to 90% bigger than the root ball. Why to switch container? For the soil. The soil lose viability and it's not good enough. It's damage the drainage of the soil, the drainage of the container. It's the water might be stuck inside and you won't see it, and it will cause some root rotten, and also it just lose the viability. Some minerals and other things that there is in the soil lose it. So don't forget to, because it's just in a container, it's no connection to the soil. Put some mulch, put some rich soil, organic matter, fertilizer. When it's arrived to the desirable size of the container, and it means that it's really big and it's hard to switch the soil, possible to switch from the side, and if there is some roots, feel free to cut the roots and the plant itself. It's better for the plant to regrow the roots and not let just old roots to grow. So like this. So in order to grow it in a container, I will repeat some things. Better to use a potting mix, peat soil or with perlite will be also okay. Better to use the bottom for the pot. Average amount of water with good drainage. Switch the soil every few years. And this is more or the same. This is what you need to do. Blooming season will be from the spring to the summer. The flowers are white, grow in clusters. As I said, male and female, don't forget. A major problem, a lot of time people want to grow it in the same plant, male and female. There isn't enough male flowers, and there is a lot of female flowers. So be aware that you don't prune too much the male, because it still needs the male in order to get some fruits. The fruit season will be from the spring to the summer. Major pests for the fruits are birds and aphids. You can eat it raw, make it juice, jams, alcohol, and only things that you need to do is to pick up the fruits. It takes between 2 to 5 years to get some fruits, but if you want a bigger quantity, it will take a little bit more. It depends if you start from seeds or grafted tree or plant. It takes faster, of course, if you start from plant. If you want to grow it by seeds, it's possible and it's not very hard. You need moist soil, high humidity, and sunny location. Keep the soil moist, as I said, and with well-drained soil. Don't overwater, you will kill it. Better to sow it in the spring, this is the best. Possible also in the summer, and in the tropical all the year. Planting spacing will be, or to do it in different pot will be the best. Each seed in a small pot will be the best. Deep of the sowing will be 2 to 4 millimeter. So it means 0.2 5 inch, if I'm not mistaken. Major things that you need to know about the germination: it's take usually 1 month, but can take really a while, 4 to 8 months, and even 1 year. After 2 years, you might see still the germination of these seeds. So don't throw it so much fast because you might need it. Uh, the main problem when it stays so much in a potting mix or something like this, be prepared that when you water it, the drainage is good. If it's not good and it's still you have the seeds and it still didn't germinate, and you know it's take until 2 years can take, be aware that you might need to switch it. It will be a little bit hard, especially to find the seed inside. So let's say just switch part of it and be aware not to throw your seeds away. Except this is beautiful plants to grow, and also edible. It's it's not remind for me except the shape, too much grapes, but people think that it reminds them in some way, so it's something to consider to grow. Except this, it's edible and beautiful, so why not to grow it? That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy and come visit us again.